Welcome back to Midweek Point and Click. We are on episode 7 of Unavowed. Reaching the end. We can feel it in our loins. It's so close. How you doing, Steve?
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
Well, I'm doing great. We got a long weekend this weekend. It's fantastic. It is Australia Day on Monday, which means we can relax and have a bit of a good time on the weekend.
Yep, and become drunk and obnoxious and wear the Australian flag as a cape and
And a
be
slab
kind of
box on your head.
yeah, and have like false patriotism, displays of false patriotism everywhere, and yeah, fantastic time.
Yeah.
Australia Day.
Don't forget you got to avoid recognizing our indigenous population as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's part of the. I don't know. Would the American audience know the term yobbo? I'm not too sure. Do we even still
yeah.
use the word yobbo anymore? I don't know. Maybe we've moved on.
I think it's replaced with what term do we use? What would you refer to Old Man Winter as?
An asshole.
Yeah,
No.
that is. That original area became Mocha. Do you remember that?
Yeah, which was
That's very
always a
original
strange
and very
thing.
time and place.
I don't actually
Yeah,
know the origin of that either, because amoka is a delicious chocolate and coffee beverage. So I
I
don't
think
know.
it's just like mocking humanity. That's what I always took it as.
Oh, okay, maybe yeah.
I always thought of it as like the word mock as in mocking someone, not a
Yeah,
mocker.
that makes a lot of sense actually. Darrow,
Trying to
maybe
think.
is Darrow? Nah, Darrow is a term, but I'm not sure if it's the right one.
I think that's probably regional. I think, but that word changes. I don't think we use yobbo, but that's been replaced. Cause I'm trying to think of the word that if we raised it, if like American asked, it's like, oh yeah, that's just the Australian version of redneck.
Oh, oh, why am I
That's what
forgetting
yobbo
it
kind of
now?
is.
I know what you
Yeah,
mean. Um, my gosh, we're gonna need Verdantry for this one. It'll be right on the tip of his, like the top of his brain.
yeah. They probably got to introduce it like I did, so that his brain also locks up and can't remember the word.
Yeah, it's funny that. I think that might be something to do with old age or getting older at least. I find that I'm doing that more and more. When someone asks me something that they can't remember, the moment they say it, it vanishes from me too. It's like this contagion.
Yeah. Well, I've always had that, but then I think the thing I'm starting to worry about old age is forgetting actors' names, like because that's something my parents used to do constantly, and it's gotten worse for them. But then now I'm
Oh,
starting to do it.
thank goodness I haven't stepped over that boundary yet. I'm pretty good with actors' names and all that.
Yeah, I used to be.
All right. Well, I think I'm up for the recap this time. I think I've got everything down, but feel free to putty up the holes in my recap. So we had a case in Chinatown. We all went across to Chinatown to investigate. Essentially, people
Oh,
were winning the lottery.
Chatunga's called you out.
This is the guy who forgot Carrie Mulligan's name last night. Yeah, but she's kind of neat. She's not a huge actress.
Yeah, because it's not necessarily that I'd never forget someone's name, but I just think of like it happening more often. Like forgetting, like I start to forget Jack Nicholson's name. Like I'll go, let's like that guy in, oh fuck, what's that? Monster
Def-
of the Cuckoo's Nest, and I'll have to think of movies to get to his name, rather than
Definitely not
just
there yet. But
randomly forgetting people's names. It's like a little bit, the names I'm forgetting are a little bit too common.
yeah, yeah. So we were in Chinatown trying to investigate why there was a young man that was in detention for killing his parents, but B, why people were winning the lottery and so forth. We ended up determining that it was actually, well, let me rewind a little bit because there was a big revelation. We found out that it was actually our character more that was the monster. The
Yeah,
human version of us, our host, was actually the evil person, while Maleficades, or Mel for short, the demon that was inside. Well, I say demon, but the spirit that was inside is actually a good person. So when we touched the book at the beginning of the game, after killing the people, our evil soul was taken over by a good spirit, so to speak. So it was kind of a reverse twist, which was really neat, actually. I really liked that. But what ended up happening is the episode before last, the body started to get control over himself again, and he was. We took a back seat in a sense. We were us as Mel, the entity, took a back seat while he was trying to trying to go under the radar, but luckily we could speak to KK and say, "Oi, we're actually, the good guy, and evil Moore is taken back over," and all that. So anyway,
She saved us twice that episode.
yeah, she did. Yep. So back in Chinatown, Mel has managed to take control back over the body again, and we're sort of trying to solve this crime. And we've found out that this Chinese family have this deal with a dragon, where they can win the lottery free of charge as long as they do it once per 100 years. But what ended up happening is the evil Moore character, not us as Mel, but the human body, killed the kid's parents, but also forced him to win the lottery so that the dragon would come back out and we would trap the dragon, because essentially we framed the kid for the murder of his parents, so he went into juvie or prison. So the dragon was stuck between worlds, which was something that Moore needed open to keep his portal open.
Yeah, or he got them to, because they were in financial trouble. There was some sort of financial trouble they were in, and he got them to summon the dragon to get the lottery numbers to then be able to get themselves out of trouble. So he organized that only to then force to kill the parents and frame the kid for it. So his idea being that by doing so, the kid won't be able to release the dragon, and thus, I guess, the purpose of most of his mischievousness is to put magic in the world. So I guess that would make that area a little bit more enchanted.
Exactly. And we're trying to actually do the opposite, is like get rid of the supernatural stuff to close the portal that Moore is trying to end the world with, or something like that. But we'll find out exactly what's going on there. It did end up allowing us to free the dragon, but the young boy that was framed for the murder is like, "Let me keep the money anyway." And in order to do so, we would have to kill the dragon, I believe, which was not going to happen. So we didn't let that happen. And he goes, "Oh, I understand." We're finding that the more we remove supernatural out of the world from the real people, the more selfish and self-absorbed they become, because the same thing happened with the Muse. But we didn't kill the boy like we did the Muse. The Muse was, we had to take him down. But yeah, I think that's where we left it. I don't know if there's anything other
I think
than
there's
that.
the option was to, because he wanted to extort the dragon for more money.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, he wanted millions rather
And
than 50
so
grand.
wouldn't necessarily killed. Well, it's risked killing the dragon by doing that. But we're just like, just let the fucking thing go. Like, you've just caused enough distress currently.
Yeah, the
And it
dragon
didn't
did
do it.
say
And
that.
it's,
Yeah.
and I was thinking to myself, and I thought to myself at the time, it's literally done nothing. It's done nothing wrong. Also, it doesn't get anything out of this. Like,
Yeah.
the only thing it wants to do is go home. It hasn't profited. It hasn't made an agreement with the humans to have some sort of profit. It's been summoned only to then be forced to make them win the lottery, only to then be stuck there.
Yeah. Yeah, and the dragon was also extremely hungry because it hadn't eaten in I think it was a month or something that it was locked
Yeah.
away, something like that. So it was like, just let me go home so I can eat, or I could eat him, or something like that. But he did say that, the dragon did say that if I did that, if I gave you millions, it could kill me, and we weren't going to take that risk. It was a could, but we're not going to take that risk for someone's greed. All right, well, let's boot it up. Quickly launch Steam, 1 second.
And we saw KK for the first time.
We did. KK helped us
when
in the
they-
spirit world, yeah.
We had to see her. She was very mischievous, and
Yeah.
but then helped us, did us a solid.
She was very cool. Tongs thinks we've only got 6 minutes left of the game based on gut feeling. But I believe we've got a little bit more than that, that's for sure. All right. As I open up Steam, I see that there's 2 things on my wish list. SteamWorld Heist 2 is on special for $21.97, but Metaphor ReFantasio is $80.46, and that's the special price. Normally $120.
Tongs, do you want to see what I got? I'll show you something I got with my hard-earned money.
How are you going to show? Oh, Jesus. What have you done? Oh, it's so yuck. It's like looking at a Vajutz that you shouldn't be looking at. If that makes sense. It's like not a transactional Vajutz. It's like a spying through the hedge Vajutz, and I don't like it at all. All right. Where are we? Unavowed. Turn down the rain sounds. Marge, the rains are here. Play Unavowed. There we go. Oh. Ha. It's probably for the best. It's that filthy emote that you have that I hate. All right. Oh, that's right. Dragon D's nuts. Here we go. Mockapot is on the what would you call it? A spindle? Spool? What would you call this thing?
Direct stream of it?
Absolutely. That's something we forgot.
Well, yeah, it's a normal table, but it looks like a giant spool of those spools that the in sewing kits.
Yeah, when you're laying pipe, the pipe wraps around this thing. A whole pot of espresso. I got some espresso. Wow, it's an Americano. It's espresso and hot water in my Bold and the Beautiful mug. You're my destiny, Ridge, is what the mug says.
That is Aussie Yiddish.
You're right. It's such a good way to describe it. All right, let's go see what's what.
I don't know, level 40, maybe 50?
I beg your pardon?
Talking to KK.
KK's wondering what level you'd be if you were in Trollgate.
I see.
Hey, KK couldn't stop talking about your little jailbreak last night. Especially the part where you were sneaking around the women's locker room. Hey, I ain't judging. You did what had to be done.
That was cool. The jailbreak involved stealing cops' clothes to give to the inmates so we could escape. I can remember being more so clearly. It's very strange.
Listen, I can't begin to relate, but I do know what it's like to have feelings you want to drown away. So my advice, focus on the job ahead. That's enough to get you through today. And worry about tomorrow. And I'm here if you ever want to talk. Right. And KK too. Sorry.
I keep thinking, is it KK Slider? Is that the character from Animal Crossing? I think so.
I can't remember. That name's familiar though, but...
Any thoughts on the last mission?
Kevin made his choice, and so did you. He'll be fine. $50,000 buys a lot of fine.
It's true.
Yeah, can't save his parents' place though. That's why he wanted more money.
Yeah, because it was passed down through generation.
Mm.
See you around, Logan. You too, KK.
Sure, we'll chat later.
If I stand here... Okay.
You lose.
Because I put a veil on him so that no one would recognize him because he's a fugitive
You're
technically.
awakened. Eli told me much of what transpired last
That's
night.
true.
That would
The
mean
veil
he'd have
placed
to
on
buy the
Kevin
whole
should
place.
hold for at least 10 years. By then, the police will have long since given up searching for him.
Yeah, that's starting from scratch with 50 grand. I don't know if 50 grand cuts starting from scratch though. You could get a lease an apartment. Let's just say a bond for a month would be about 2 grand. Um,
Yeah, and then I have to get a regular job, and
yeah. And then in this economy, getting a job can take anywhere from, I don't know, a week to 6 months, something like that. 50 grand's enough to live off until then, I get. Well, you're paying rent every... It's tight. It's tight.
also the thing I noticed is because she said, "Oh, the referral will wear off in 10 days," and by then the police have given up searching.
10 days?
Which, I know 10 years, which
Yeah.
is I think more important than that is you look different enough that you might be able to get away. But I still think that'd get you. But
Yeah. Give you
but
time
then
to
that
move.
means you're living by another identity for 10 years, and then suddenly you switch. Like you'll look different, and you won't be able to resume your life as whatever identity you set up in that 10 years.
Oh, yeah, you'd have to switch back. Or,
Yeah, or switch to a new one, because if you can't go back to the fugitive life, but you look different enough, you don't have to set up a new identity and start from scratch again.
maybe you get plastic surgery or something to look like what you did look like. But then would you know that you looked any different? Because you're looking in the mirror, you're seeing old you, but other people see other you. So you probably have to get a sketch artist or something to draw what you look like so you know what you look like. Because if they take a photo, you'll see old you and they'll see new you. I don't know. Maybe we're looking into it too much.
Well, with the photo, it'd have to be the new veiled person, because otherwise, you have a vampire situation where like someone takes a photo and goes, "Wait, that's the fugitive."
Yeah, but that would see... Like, it would be only Kevin that sees old him. It'd be... Everyone else would see new him. But then when the veil
suppose so.
drops, all the photos will change, like Back to the Future. And he would fade back to old Kevin. And they're like, he was our friend all along. I don't know. Any thoughts on our last mission?
I am not without sympathy for Kevin's plight, having recently lost a parent myself. But torturing and potentially murdering that innocent creature was a step too far. It was the right choice to refuse him.
Lost a parent. We killed your dad. My memories of being Moore have got all mixed up.
Yes, I can see how that might be confusing. Some unsolicited advice from one half-spirit to another. There is no right answer. Your only option is to just let yourself be yourself. You are you. No more, no less.
No more, no less. All right, I'll leave you to
Thank
it.
you.
We're gonna speak to Eli down here. What are you doing in here?
That's some fire reading.
He's probably looking at naughty picture magazines from the 1930s.
Yeah.
That's why his hands are all hot.
Yeah.
Just friction burns.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I was a bit distracted.
Bet you
What's
were.
on your mind?
I have so many memories of being Moore, and it's very confusing.
I can't imagine what that must be like. I'm sorry, but I do know that demons don't act like you do. They're chaotic, mindless. Were you a demon before? Sure, maybe. But you're not a demon now, and that's what matters. That's all that matters.
Because demon a job rather than an actual thing. Any thoughts on the last mission?
You know, my kids were around Kevin's age when I left them. They turned out okay, but they at least had each other. Poor Kevin has nobody. Either way, he seems like a smart young man. I'm sure he'll figure it out.
I got it, Steve. The word is bogan.
Yeah.
It just like slid in there while I was thinking about something else. It was out getting its coffee. I'll leave it to it.
Right. See you around.
Anime wall scroll.
It would be funny if it was like everything else was like normal and he's got that personality, but then he has like a anime girlfriend pillow, like a body pillow, and
Well, he is wearing a
few
fedora.
yeah.
He's got the Milady kit ready to go. Have you ever, Steve, worn a fedora?
I don't think so.
What about you, Tongs?
I don't think even. I'm trying to think because if I did, it'd be as wear this as a lark, like someone else has had it, but I don't think even that's happened.
And if you have worn a fedora, Tongs, was it a pinstriped one from the early 2000s? Tried one on? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're back already. Thank you. Hell yeah. MVP Lease brings another throat. Oh.
Well, I guess I've worn a okay, what's the Australian version of a fedora?
Like a digger's hat with the one
Coolidge?
with the folded bit up.
It's like those except not folded, but
Oh, and a kubra.
Cubra.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's adjacent to a fedora.
Yeah, like a distant cousin. Like they're the same. It's more of a wider brimmed kind of, more Indiana Jones fedora rather than paper aeroplane fedora that the miladies wear.
I can never tell the difference between like that fedora or a trilby. There's a whole like bunch of hats that to me it's like I don't know which is which.
Yeah.
To me, it's just that they've got the same look.
All right, I got a question for you. Have you ever seen the show Dexter before?
I've seen a single episode at your place.
Do you know the character Batista? He's the guy that wears the hat. There's like a cop that wears the hat.
No.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I think fedora doesn't have a super huge wide brim. Yeah, with a big head. Yeah, I know what you mean. But I would never... was it Steve or you that just said that it's hard for a person to look good in a fedora in general?
Tong said that.
Tong said that, yeah.
I know with a
With a big head. I just think in general, Harrison Ford pulls it off. It's not. I don't think it's quite a fedora that he's wearing. It seems more like a trilby. But either way,
Probably is one I was thinking of, yeah.
hats in general can look good or bad on people, and for the most part, they don't look that great, I would say. For instance, as much as he loves hats, I don't think that hats look good on Adam Savage, like, because he wears like a Kubra style hats, and maybe you need the right face for it or something. I'm not too sure.
It could be. I think like when I think of someone wearing a fedora or trilby, I think it's like people want to wear that hat more than picking out a hat that fits them. I think that's the reason. Like they are Indiana Jones fans or something like that.
Oh, so they wear it
like they're getting
regardless.
Regardless, yeah. I think that's what I think of when I think of someone wearing a regular person wearing a fedora or trilby.
Bloody Two Pump Tom's in the chat. How you doing, bud? It's been a while. It's been a while. Good to see you. How's the I reckon Queenslanders would wear the Akubras and the various hats. Though you've got a big fucking head like we do, Tom, so I reckon that maybe a hat would be alright.
And to me, a lot depends on how good the head is.
Yeah. I'm gonna quickly, now that you're here, Two Pump Tea. There we go. Added you as a VIP because you are a VIP. I guess also hats are probably more worn in Queensland than down here because of the heat and all that. Like Melbourne weather's pretty good, right? It's very San Francisco style weather, while Queensland, where Tom is, very hot, very humid and very hot.
Yeah, I've heard Seattle is very similar to Melbourne weather.
I think Seattle rains a lot though, right?
Yeah, I think that might be the reference, part of the reference too. Of like, maybe not as bad as constantly bad as Seattle.
Tom, as a fellow big header, I recently bought a cap from a specialty store that specializes in big heads. It was expensive, but man, to have a cap that actually fits with the snaps that aren't on the last little digit, feels good. Feels real good. All right, let's talk to
Actually-
Vicky. Hmm?
Started wearing a hat that I thought I'd never wear
So,
growing up, but
dragons
it's
exist. One day I might have to go toe to toe with a freaking dragon.
Yeah, go on.
but the issue is that I lose caps, baseball caps easily. Like I just constantly since I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
And this one for some reason I haven't lost, but it's and it's the one that work gave me, so it's got the logo on the front. But it's a Gilligan's Island style hat.
Oh, like a bucket hat? Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine you in a bucket hat. So you're wearing it and you're not losing it.
Yeah, for some reason I haven't lost it yet. But I've only been wearing it to work and back. Just the same with the caps, but I still like I lost one in the Uber and yeah.
I used to be the same with sunglasses. Whenever I bought sunglasses, I'd always lose them until I bought a really expensive pair, and then I never lost them for some reason. Do you remember the Wally hats, which were like the bucket hats, but they were made out of flannel material, like terry toweling?
No, I don't remember. Sounds horrible though.
Oh, they're called a Legionnaire's hat. Mullet caps, yeah. Legionnaire's caps are the most fucking daggiest thing. They would probably be on par with a fedora these days, I reckon.
Legionnaire caps, they're the ones that are like a fez, but they have the flap down the back to protect the neck.
They're like a normal baseball cap with a mullet flap.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably named after, like, because I think of Legionnaire's hats as the actual ones with the, yeah, kind of like a sphere, like a cylinder on top, but then they've got a flap down the back.
Yeah. It's a shame that Legionnaire's hats are so embarrassing because, like, functionally, fantastic. You're out and about doing gardening, you don't get your neck burnt.
Yeah, I remember having one as a kid, but when you're a kid, it doesn't matter if you look like a dag. But yeah, they're super useful. I used to have them when like visiting like Ayers Rock and stuff.
Yeah.
Or Uluru. I just remember I have specific memories of wearing a Legionnaire's hat for that. But yeah, super functional. But then even then, as a kid, you know, you look like a dag wearing it.
Yeah. And then sometimes when it was really hot, you'd even jerry rig a Legionnaire's hat by getting a normal cap and a tea towel or something. So put the tea towel on your head and then the cap over the top. All right. I have so many memories of being more. It's got me all mixed up.
Look, I get it. Things are crazy and you don't know which end is up. You want to have a meltdown and drink yourself stupid. And when this is done, feel free to do that. I'll even join you. Hell, I'll buy the first round. But right now, we need you focused. I need you focused. Okay? Okay.
I want to get a Ushanka. I don't know what that is. I'm not going to spoil Nosferatu, but let me just say that in one scene, he's wearing a hat, and it's a very, very good hat.
It's Quark's hat. Or it looks like Quark's hat, but it's that.
Quark's hat, isn't that like a Legionnaire's flap that just ties around the back of their head with a little chain?
I'm misremembering Quark.
Oh!
But it's got the cold weather like fur like thing around it.
Are we talking about Star Trek Quark or we're talking about VLR Quark? Because
VLR Quark.
Oh yeah, I was talking about Star Trek Quark, where you know, like the formal dress of the Ferengi has that sort of material that's sort of at their back. It's almost like a Picard hair, but out of material.
That's almost like a Legionnaire's cap without the cap part.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Any thoughts on the last mission?
I kinda get where Kevin was coming from. Heck, cop family going back a century here. It's who we are. And being the broken link in that chain, it hurts. Hurts like hell. It's like 100 years of Santina's are cursing me. So Kevin is angry and bitter. He might not get over it anytime soon, but he'll be okay. Eventually.
I saw this, I guess my train of thought went there because she's kind of like the, hey, I'm walking here kind of voice. I saw a video of this dude, I think it was like a YouTube short, or maybe it was an Instagram video, I can't remember. But he was saying that he found a self-discovery, and I think I'm on the same page here, is when you're walking down the street and you're behind someone that's walking slow, it annoys the shit out of you. But then if you're walking down the street and someone is walking the exact same pace next to you, that also annoys the shit out of you. But then also if somebody starts like walking super fast past you, that annoys the shit out of you too. So it's kind of like no matter where a person walks in proximity to you, it's going to annoy the shit out of you. And I think I've, especially in my area, people have no sense of, I call it the hula hoop of trust in a sense. Like there's this proximity around you that is it's your personal space, right? And if anyone gets in that, it's there's something, I don't know, it's icky. But people around here don't have that same personal space thing, so it's constant hassle.
Right. Catch
It's like
you later.
I remember a show ages ago. It was on television. I forget what it was part of, but it was like, and it wasn't like a kind of camera thing. It was like a kind of study of personality or like psychology, but it was like someone's, you know, like in a library, you have like an array of desks for people to do private study.
Yep.
And they've got a camera recording it, and there's a single person at the desk, and you have someone come in and just sit at the desk next to them, even though they could sit anywhere.
Oh, it's
And
the
the person
urinal
gets-
problem, yeah.
And the person gets visibly uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, same thing at the urinals. If you got like a line of 10 of them and someone goes to the urinal right next to you, there's just that. It's almost like
Yeah.
a fight or flight response. It's like, what's going on? Like, why would you do this?
Which I think it was like this is a weird phenomenon. Like the urinal one definitely makes sense because you're doing something gross, don't necessarily want to do it next to each other. But the thing was like, oh, why would we be uncomfortable? But then it's like, to me, it's like not, even if it's, because it's still a person at another desk, or maybe you sat the same desk as the person. But it was like, part of it's like, why did they do that? That would be the thing that would not, like, wouldn't annoy me, but it would be like, I'm trying to study, and all I'm thinking about is, why is this person sitting on that specific desk?
I wonder if it's a like a primal self-preservation kind of deal. Like people sort of move, and like if there's only one person in the library, they end up sitting near them for like that herd community, right? Like any animal that is outside the herd could be taken by a predator, and maybe that's the sort of back of the mind way of thinking. Because
Could be, yeah.
I think the same thing. I think Lisa's mentioned it sometimes, or like on the bus. Like if you're on the bus or the train, people sort of gravitate towards a person and sit near them sometimes for that, maybe that same reason. I'm not sure. I don't know about the peeing part though. You don't want someone doing sword fights with you when it's, you know, when there's plenty of urinals around.
Yeah. Well, to me, it's like, so if someone's on a train and I've literally just gotten on it, I'd probably just do two down, basically. But part of it is like, you don't necessarily want to sit so close to the person that you can sort of touch each other. Like there's trust because you can't, they know that I couldn't like reach over and do something quickly. But then I don't want to necessarily make a point of going on the opposite side of the carriage. That's rude, like because it looks like you're avoiding someone. I
Yeah.
think that's the reason you would bunch up a little bit.
Or maybe even like the further away you are, if something goes wrong, you could be either like, let's just say you had a heart attack or something like that. There's a chance that they wouldn't see them. So maybe there's like a health preservation there too. Like just being nearby, not super close, but enough to, if they had an issue or you had an issue. There was a time, I think I may have mentioned this before, but when I was in the UK, not last time, the time before, we were on the tube and there was this girl sort of sitting by herself, and this jacked musclehead jumped on the train and went and sat right next to her, and she was clearly uncomfortable. So we tried to sort of distract him from talking to her, but like she clearly didn't want anything to do with him, and he was like, "Oh, why are you ignoring me? Do I bloody stink?" Or something? And it just started carrying on. And it's just like, oh man, that's like, if we weren't there, that would be so uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it's so uncomfortable as it is, but the fact that we were there, we were able to try and diffuse it. So, yeah, that's the thing, Thomas. I've never seen that happen here, but it was such a shock to, like, because it was in the UK. I wouldn't expect it to happen in the UK either, but to actually see sexual harassment in person was quite confronting. It was horrible for everyone involved, apart from him, I guess.
This thing that happened recently, it's much more superficial and lighter, but it reminded me because of the thing you said about carrying on. I went to this place. It's near work. It's a fair bit of a walk from work, but I kind of like it because they have preset hamburgers, but if you order a hamburger without onions, like with a lot of onions, they can't use one of the ones in the bain marie, so they make it fresh. And it's pretty nice. But yeah, I went there. There was barely anyone there, and then as I'm waiting, it's just filled up with people. Just suddenly, like a whole works crew came in. And they're kind of like, they look like construction guys, but as I was leaving, or about to leave, because I just grabbed the food, and this trio came in, and one of them tripped on the threshold of the door. And so it's like a little bit of a trip, and he goes, oh my god, that could be, could have broken me neck doing that. And then I was like, oh, it's a health and safety issue, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But just kept fucking going on. But like initially, like the initial thing wasn't even funny. It was like, just someone tripped a little bit. But it just kept fucking going on, and it really annoyed me because he's going, well, it was on, and then I just remember the last line, or one of the last lines before I was out of range, because he kept just fucking going, was, he goes, what if there was someone in a wheelchair? How would they get in the store?
Like, the what ifs?
They would just wheel over, yeah. But it's like, they would just wheel over the gap. Like, it's barely a fucking, like, I never thought of there being a gap because you just naturally step over thresholds. You never put your foot on the threshold for the particular reason that things usually don't line up perfectly anyway. Like, but then it's like, it's not even a step that you have to go up, it's just a little bit uneven. But it's like, yeah, it's like, and that annoyed me because it's like, they'll just wheel over it, you fucking moron.
I think he was just trying to save face, like redirect the blame. Like, oops, I made a mistake, to, oh, you guys have an unsafe scenario.
But then he just kept going on. Like, it wasn't even like he stopped, he just faded into the distance as I walked away. And it really fucking annoyed me.
Damn. That's kind of reminds me of, it was the opposite where I just wanted to let it go, but all like the friends, like it was Maddie and Nick and all that, they kept on going on about it, and it's still the thing that they bring up every now and then. We're at Pancake Parlor and we ordered food, and I was in the booth seat, so I was across the table, not on the side, and the person handed a hot plate but didn't say it was hot, and I grabbed it, and then I went, oh shit, and I put it down on the table really quick, and I go, oh, where's the occupational health and safety in that? And they thought that was hilarious. So now they constantly bring it up, and they still say it to this day. Is like, oh, where's the occupational health? Oh man.
So to be fair, you guys do that to each other constantly. Like the 2 meets between 4 meets.
Oh, that's a beauty.
The CD picking up paper clips.
Oh yeah.
And there's a 10-minute argument at what someone said and what they didn't say. What are the other ones? Nick, the smacking the hot dogs out of someone's hand.
Yep, that's a good one. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's start the meeting.
Ah, you awaken. Eli told me much of what transpired last night. The veil placed on Kevin should hold for at least 10 years.
Already
By then, the
said
police
this,
will have
lady.
long since given up searching for him.
It's funny that we've been streaming for 40 minutes and we're in the second screen.
We're in the briefing area.
Should we start the meeting?
A meeting is not necessary. We know our mission. We know our destination.
Oh.
When you're ready to proceed to the subway, we will follow.
Maybe this is the final mission. All right,
Thank you.
let's do it. All right, so as much as I love Logan and KK, I don't think that they're necessary in this mission.
Yeah, unless we know those
Just check the
guys.
score. The Yanks are down 1 in the 6th inning against the Sox. So
I think
You're a baseball fan?
these two.
have you met a cop family?
Original crew.
The order of religions is Catholic, football,
Man.
baseball.
She brings up that she's in a cop family constantly.
I used to take my kids to games in the summertime.
It's almost like Patrick
Back when the
Klepek
Mets
mentioning
were
he has
worth rooting
kids.
for.
Sorry, that was when again?
Ouch.
All right, Under the Bricks Theater.
Not for nothing, but I think you're gonna need some backup on this one.
Oh,
I agree.
holy
So
shit.
does KK.
It's like in an RPG when you can
Here's our
suddenly
stop.
expand your party.
Let's get moving.
How's the portal look?
We were successful. The portal is unlocked. We can go open it whenever we wish.
Oh, we're gonna go into the demon
So,
realm.
What's on the other side of that thing?
It is impossible to say. It could be anything. It could be nothing.
But this
Pocket
might be
realms can
demon if it's
completely ignore the laws of nature or invent new ones entirely.
pocket
So,
realm.
be prepared for anything.
All right, let's see. Y'all ready for this?
Okay, real truth? No, I'm not ready. I'm about to step through a portal into another world. I could never be ready for that. But I'm a Santina. I finish what I start. So let's finish this.
I'm not putting my lips on that.
Logan, any thoughts before we go?
Yeah, I was thinking, not a single person in the program would judge me.
Verdantry.
If I picked up a drink right now.
Phew.
But that's not true, is it? That's just the addiction, making excuses and twisting the truth. So all I can do is focus on what's in front of me, which means going through that glowing hole and stopping whatever's on the other side. That's enough for now. It'll have to be.
How do you tell if someone's a recovering alcoholic? They'll tell you.
I'll tell you.
I think Verdantry, you're gonna need an actual Bill sound effect as well. Maybe what I'll do is an exclamation mark Bill, so then you can use your remote, and then also it'll make the noise. Like maybe this one. All right. Any words before we head out, Eli?
Oh, I always have words. I was just thinking, wasn't that long ago I was throwing lightning at you on a rooftop?
Oh yeah.
It's changed since then. You've made some tough decisions. Decisions I'm not sure I'd have been able to make. I guess all I have to say is, whatever happens in there, I've got your back, and I know you've got mine.
Imagine if we go down there and the whole team gets wiped out and it just becomes us. Almost like a regular point and click where we're by ourselves.
Maybe. Do you have any sage advice for us, Mandana?
I have lived a long time, but I would hardly call myself a sage. If anything, I know how easy it is to reinvent yourself, rediscover who you are over and over. You have done much the same in your time with us. My only hope is that you do not change further. Regardless, know that I am with you for as long as I can still stand.
Man, how good is brown buttered sage over pumpkin?
You've had that?
If you can set it up so it says that. Yeah, you probably damn could, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think you could. KK, how you feeling about this?
She says she's getting bored with all this talking. Sorry, KK. We'll get going in a minute.
Yes, it is time. Eli, shall we open it together?
All right.
I hope we put our hands in the middle and
One,
touch hands.
2, 3.
Oh,
Did something go wrong?
I think so. Yeah, we definitely went
Dude, the
through.
pocket realm
I
is-
felt it.
it's the
So did
same.
I.
Just exactly
Something
like
is
the
different.
thing.
It's the room of requirement, maybe. We see what we want to see. Or what if... Nah, wouldn't be that. Let me quickly do this. Okay, cool. Exit.
Or it's like
Oh.
Tron. Yeah, I was gonna just about to say it's like
Holy
Tron where you
shit.
walk out and that's when everything's fucked up.
Jeez.
We're not in New York anymore, are we?
Get Peter
No.
Parker on the case.
You made it into the pocket realm. It is a twisted version of our city.
That building. Look at the energy pouring out of it.
That must be where our quarry lies.
Are you all right?
Here we go.
This like Ghostbusters we pick who we're gonna battle against.
Oh no. Probably fire spirits, right? Because then Eli can help us. Because he controls fire.
Yeah.
Creatures of fire, come! It was a trap all along. Maybe. Okay. Damn it, why isn't it working? Focus on fire.
Wake the hell up!
Oh, that was cool.
Okay, he's back. Everyone relax.
You blacked out for a minute. You started chanting. What happened?
I love what they did there, where when it came back, she was halfway through a sentence. Because you always see in movies and TV, right, that whenever they turn on the TV, it's never halfway through a sentence. It's always at the start of a sentence to explain something. Moore was trying to cast a spell. I can cast it too now. Now too.
A spell? What kind of spell?
Maybe I should cast it and find out.
It sounded like a spell of summoning.
Whatever it is, maybe turn the other way the next time you cast it.
Received. Oh, cool. So you can actually choose what magic you've got. Spell fills a hole in your memory that you didn't know was there. Let's try it. Fire.
Master, is that you?
Oh,
I can hear you.
we know him.
Kind of. Where are you?
Yes, so is that from past cases? Because there was art there.
No, it's actually
With the,
Jordan.
artist.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, it's actually... Would this be other characters we've sort of either killed or banished?
Nice. Jordan, how are you?
Fine, Master. A bit lonely, but fine. There are lots of people here. People like me. I don't understand the language yet, but I'm learning.
Should look it up on
How-
Duolingo.
How are you doing? You sound different.
I'm not anyone's master, Jordan. Please don't call me that.
Old habits die hard, Master. Even in this place.
I need your help, Jordan. Can I summon you here?
You mean transfer me across the void again? It wasn't a pleasant experience, but I do owe you for helping me.
But we are in
So
the
yes,
void.
I'll help you. Just the once.
Okay.
What do you need?
Not actually sure yet.
Oh. Well, once you know, feel free to ask.
Okay. I've learned a lot about myself. I'm not human.
We always suspected that, Master, but we were all too chicken to ask. But still, I'm happy for you. It looks like we're both figuring things out.
Goodbye, Jordan.
Same here, Master. You take care of yourself.
Maybe we're going to build an army to beat more. Okay, let's go. What the bloody hell's
Jesus,
with that car?
listen to that creaking. This thing is being held up by spit and staples.
And maybe a prayer or two.
This
Oh,
bridge was created out of sheer force of will. It is only as stable as the one who created it.
Yeah, that's not exactly encouraging.
maybe what we need to do is use all the people we've helped, I use in air quotes, along the way to get past these puzzles to make it to the...
Maybe.
Oh, there's Gerda.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna reach that from here.
Alright. Wind, maybe?
Try the art one, because it could make something. But also I want to see, because we killed that person. So what would
Oh, it's-
happen?
Come on.
Flappy.
You wanna bug me now? It took me months to get these tickets.
Damn, should be freaking useless.
Sorry.
Bye.
That's cool though. I like this. Who would be able to push a girder across? Maybe nature? That could be wind and vines. What? Oh, nothing happens.
Killed her.
Oh, we did. We made her into a statue. Okay.
Robot is the merman.
Ice maybe? Oh, okay. Darkness?
Oh, because we killed the Fae fairy.
Enjoying my rest at last. Why do you disturb me?
Can I summon you here? I need your help.
You showed me a kindness when you had no reason to.
Yeah,
but
we
in
did.
your world, I have no tangible form. I only exist in the world of the dead. I will be of no help to you.
Oh. Okay. Well, maybe the fire guy can push it still, because he sort of floats and stuff, so...
Yes, Master?
Can I
You
summon?
mean transfer me? It was. So yeah, what do you?
Can you help us cross this bridge?
I don't see how. I'm made of flame. I can't carry any of you.
Okay.
Sorry.
I mean, why?
Same here, Master. You take care of yourself.
Okay. So who else do we have? We've used the dragon. Calliope couldn't do it. What's darkness? Oh, that's
Darkness is
the
back in.
same one.
Enjoying my respite at last.
So
Sorry.
Ice is the Fey Fairy. We've killed. We can't use Art because we. No, Art is the useless muse.
Okay, what do we got? We got fire, which is the elemental. Water. Who was the water one?
I'd be the merman, but we haven't tried it.
Hello.
Summoner, you contact me across the void. I am in the middle of battle. You are distracting me. Speak quickly.
How goes the war?
It continues. I must hurry back to it. Tell me what you want of me.
We could use your help. Can we summon you?
My help. I suppose I owe you a boon in exchange for sparing my life. What do you want of me? And be quick.
Can you help us cross the bridge?
I can do this.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus, not this guy again.
I have no quarrel with you, nor any of your kind. I can carry your group across the gap. Now hurry, my army needs me.
How are we going to do this? Just pick us up? Okay, yep.
It is done. Now I consider my debt paid. Goodbye, Summoner. Do not contact me again.
Brutal. Okay, now you can't activate, you can't interact with the girder. Makes sense.
Whew. Glad to be on solid ground again.
Oh, I like that.
Not that anything in this place can be called solid.
Where are we anyway?
The map says you are here.
Where
That
is?
doesn't answer my question. Where is here?
That is what we must find out.
Look at this place. It's like a ghost town.
Come on. Really?
Right. Sorry, KK.
Everything's boarded up. Did anyone live here?
Boarded up,
Doubtful.
egg sucking
This was
gutter
created
trash.
for appearances. As for why and to what purpose, I do not know.
Okay, we're back.
How do we end up back here? I don't remember doubling back.
Ooh, that's giving a shimmy.
No, we most definitely did not.
Oh. Old West. Alright. Is this going to be a Lost Woods scenario?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Or the
Not
more
for
like
nothing,
the
but didn't we pass that building already?
lava Lost Woods or the lava area of Monkey Island.
Doesn't this all look a bit familiar?
Oh no.
And here we are yet again.
Alright, we're going to have to speak to our crew. Whoops.
There are djinns who enjoy creating mazes such as this.
Mhm.
I am not one of them.
Do you remember the difference between a maze and a labyrinth, Steve?
To me, it's like the difference between a wizard and a mage. It's just one of those distinctions people make for words that mean the same thing. That said, labyrinth is more of a Greek word because it's the like creates the labyrinth and the minotaur.
It was
Which
a
means it'd be two words from different languages.
it was someone's expert subject on hard quiz. And the traditional labyrinth is there's no walls to it. It's on the ground. There's sort of like you know those what are those things called? Where it's on the back of a menu
maze?
where you're drawing the
Oh, yeah.
it's kind of like a 2D thing like that. While a maze is more like a hedge maze.
That's a stupid distinction.
these
Like, what the
streets.
fuck?
They twist and double back on themselves.
That's just
There's no logical
stupid.
pattern or layout that I can see.
I think the labyrinth is designed. A maze is designed to trick, and a labyrinth is designed for self-meditation. I believe, from memory.
It's also stupid. That's better, but like, okay. To me, the maze is a labyrinth is a maze. Like, the maze is the more generic term. A labyrinth is a physical thing you walk through. Because you don't look at a placement and go, that's a labyrinth. Regardless of how thick the fucking walls are. You never refer to them as a labyrinth. Labyrinth is usually a physical thing.
I could swear
But
we
then they're all
passed this place
mazes.
already.
Mazes are very generic. To me, it's a generic word.
KK is suggesting breadcrumbs, but I don't think we're gonna find any of those around here.
Oh, KK's smart. There must be someone that can help us through this. Calliope? Maybe?
What do you want? They're about to sing the story of tonight.
Could use your help.
I suppose. I guess I do owe you one. What do you need?
We're a bit lost in this maze. Can you help us?
Yeah, someone created that maze, so I should be able to sense the purpose behind it. Head over
Nice.
to the start of the maze and summon me there.
Okay. Cool. Lovely.
And we're back.
Geese peep! No worries, you can sleep to our sultry tones. The Australian accent.
You can listen to me with Australian nasally accent.
Oh yeah? Fucking cobber, mate. Alright, let's see. Art?
What do you want? They're about to sing the story of tonight. I suppose. I guess I do owe you one. What do you need?
We're a bit lost. Give us a hand, would you? And get some shoes.
Yeah, someone created that maze, so I should be able to sense the purpose behind it.
How
Fine,
Black
bring me
Widow's
over.
souls be?
I just hope my date doesn't think I ditched her. Ugh, this place stinks.
I do not smell anything.
Not literally, I mean it stinks as a maze. It's not a maze. There's no way out. It's a trap.
So, can we get out of here?
You won't stop bugging me until you do, so there'd better be. Now let's see here. Did you try pushing that button over there?
Button? What button?
That map thingy. It's not a map, not really. There's a button hidden in the image.
Oh. Oh, there
You
is!
see it? It's pretty obvious once you know it's there.
Mm-hmm. What do you reckon it does?
This is just a guess, but I think it's there to be pressed. That's usually what buttons are for. Anyway, I gotta get back. See you around.
I don't know if it was there the whole time, whether it sneakily just appeared just before she mentioned it.
Yeah, I
So,
think
yeah,
there
oh,
was like
shit.
a round circle painted, but the button physically wasn't there. It sort of appeared out of that circle. Ice cold wind blows from the hidden passageway. Oh, we're little.
It's
That
like
seems big.
That's what she said.
It's like the
Not to mention cold.
hallway in
I should have packed a
in the
warmer
chocolate
jacket.
factory.
Impossibly thick. Wow, you know how we get through thick ice? Fire!
Yes, Master?
I've been called that a few times.
Fire?
Impossibly thick.
Oh, Jesus.
You
But I realized
are
as I was saying that it
disgusting.
can be taken two different ways. So I was worried about the other connotation.
I knew the way you were thinking.
Hmm.
Need your help, Jordan.
You mean transfer me?
Yeah.
So what do you...
Giant ice gate. Can you melt it for us?
You need something melted? Sure, I can do that.
I mean, technically,
Easy.
Eli should be able to do
But
it too.
Are you sure that's what you want me to do? I only want to do this
I'll
once.
maybe try yellow one first.
Okay.
Okay, goodbye.
Say-
Alright, Eli. Do your thing.
I'm assuming he's going to say it's too big.
That gate is several feet thick. This is gonna be difficult.
Yeah, with that
Difficult,
attitude.
but not impossible.
No, not impossible. I can do it, but it'll drain me. Like
Okay, maybe
a
use
lot.
him so he's
But
not
if there's
drained.
no other way, well, just say the word.
Well, we don't want him to drain himself. No, we'll find
Okay.
another way. Okay, let's
But it's not drain himself that way.
You are disgusting.
All right.
Yes, Master? So yeah, what do you need? But are you sure
It's just because he
that's what you want me
says
to do?
that last
I
line.
only want to do this once.
I think you got to put Steve at the end, Filthbag Steve, for it to pop up from memory.
Steve is such a filth
There you
bag.
go. He is. Thanks, Guybrush.
Is that all you need?
Sure, Jordan. That's everything.
I'd better be getting back. Good luck with, well, everything.
Gate is now open. I wonder,
My dad's got a weed whacker in his garage. Never thought to bring it along.
do you
These
think...
thorns would quickly make short of any mundane device.
Yeah, and my dad would never let me hear the end of it. Probably better off.
What if the perfect ending is to save all the people to get us through these tasks, these tests or whatever, and what ends up happening is we can use our team to fill in for those blanks, but they will be killed or whatever.
Or trained towards the end, yeah.
Thick as swords and twice as sharp. All right, what if you chop them up?
The thorns are fierce, but not invincible.
Yeah, I think that might be
With
the
effort,
case.
I can cut a path through.
You sure about that? Those thorns are pretty big.
I can withstand the pain. For a while.
Been
There's gotta be
around.
another way.
Know that I prefer not to do this. But if there is no other option, well, I know my duty.
Hold off. There must be another way.
Hope
So,
you are correct.
which one of our people do we have left?
Have a look. So, water on.
Darkness. Oh, that's death, though. I don't think we...
Yeah, you can't affect the physical worlds. Hardwick killed the dude.
Hello? Ivy
I
Duplo!
know.
You've been raided. Any of us could be the killer.
Thank
Hey,
you so
welcome,
much
ladies.
for the raid. How you doing? Welcome in, everyone. We are playing Unavowed. It is a great point-and-click adventure. We are at the end, though, from what we can imagine, I guess. Well, I'm not 100% sure, but it feels like it. What were you guys playing? Steve, do you want to do the old shout-out?
Yep.
Oh, shout-out was already given. Let's do a clip shout-out, though. You actually... What? You voice a few characters from in this game? Who? That's random.
Yeah, these are pretty honestly, considering that they made the bold claim of this being like
Nancy
oh my
Drew and the
God.
Captive Curse.
Wow! Streamlabs charity themselves has just donated $300 to Breast Cancer Research Foundation.
That doesn't look like a Nancy
Thank
Drew
you.
game I've seen, but it's probably one of the mini games. I
Thank
guess.
you, thank you, thank you. This is incredible. I cannot seriously. We've now raised over $600 total.
And look at you giving to
I'm
charity.
like literally crying.
Love
Sorry,
it.
that's so cool. Sorry. that's awesome. Yeah. That is amazing to just double it like that. Wow, sorry.
Okay, so if you voice some characters in this game, based on your voice there, let's try and imagine who it might be.
Let me see if I can fix the goal again.
I don't think it is
Oh man, sorry.
the genie lady.
Yeah, I don't think it's anyone in our party.
Could it be Calliope, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Nope, okay. Is it KK? That would be pretty cool. 4 of them! Okay, wow. Is it the mother of the little girl that is drawing in the chalk? Or even it could be... Nope, okay. What if it is... What if...
Optional characters like Final Fantasy VII?
One is found in the cop prologue.
Oh, we went actor instead of cop.
And one is a ghost. Okay. So were you the partner of the hippie guy that was cheating on her, and you ended up poisoning the dog? Nope. Okay. Were you Eli's granddaughter-in-law?
Oh, that was a baby.
Wow. Nope. No, granddaughter-in-law. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, granddaughter-in-law. That's right. Okay. Wasn't that? You definitely weren't the lady that won the lottery. That the what do you call it? The cook. Oh, what if you're the sprite, the nature sprite? You were in that episode. Oh, were you the cop that was manning the police station?
Or the one changing.
Which makes sense that you'd be in the cop prologue. Oh no. Okay, just tell us. I can't believe we have any. Hang on.
Oh, the dragon.
You're
You. I'm enjoying my respite at last. Why do you disturb me?
Oh yeah.
That's you right there. That's pretty good. Well, that is awesome. I'm glad you've dropped in for sure. Cop in Staten Island. The cop as in the one over the body. Joy Harrison. Oh, okay. Just a tragedy. That's so cool. Love it. Well, thank you so much for rating, and can you answer? I'm guessing you've played this game, because who wouldn't play the game that they're in to completion? I assume we're at the end ish. All right. Well, I'm going to give you a follow right now, because that's cool. There we go.
Tongues wants validation.
Thank you so much. Hello.
Hello, Baltimore. Someone new is following you. Looks like I've got competition.
Well, let's see if Ivy can help us then.
You showed me a kindness when you had no reason to.
No.
But in your world,
Can't affect the physical world, and we've used the other three, so we've got to get.
in the world of the dead.
We've got to drain Sword Lady.
No help to you.
Oh, don't want to drain Sword Lady though.
Yeah, we have to, because
Yeah.
we killed one of the two people who could have helped. So it would have been, so it wouldn't be Ice. What was the other one we killed?
There's the arts, not the.
No, Ida's Calliope.
Oh, but you know what would have happened is if we didn't kill the arts guy, I reckon that he would have been there in place of Calliope, maybe, because Calliope would have become human and lived off her life as a human, potentially.
Yeah, then would he? But then he would have just helped us through the maze, so we wouldn't have been able to use him anyway.
True.
No, 'cause it's the two we've killed. Some.
Oh, it's obviously the nature sprite would get rid of the.
Yeah, she could have. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna chop. She's gonna be a little bit sore with all this macheteing, but let's do it.
The thorns are fierce, but not invincible.
She's also a genie,
With
so
effort, I can cut a path through.
she can
You
deal with
sure
it.
about that? Those thorns are pretty big.
I can withstand the pain for a while.
There's got to be another way.
Know that I prefer not to do this, but if there is no other option, well,
Couldn't Eli
I know
help?
my duty.
Can Eli help? It'd
Like,
probably drain him as
Both
well.
of them. Yeah.
I would rather have Eli with firepower ready to go, because when it comes down to, like, you'd rather a Hadouken than a Baraka, right?
On the face of it, but she's been clutched more often than Eli has. Like she stabbed the merman and
Saving the dragon was definitely the obvious choice, because
Yeah.
the guy was being greedy, and we don't stand for that kind of greed around here.
there was that, and I think the thing I raised it this episode too, which is like the dragon did nothing wrong and it has nothing to gain from anything. It was like it's not like it came into the realm of the dead to get something or like get money or like or spirit energy or anything. It was just literally plucked from its realm. It didn't do anything wrong, and its only motivation is to go back home. So that's
Yeah.
like the most innocent character out of the whole story.
Steve, do you want me to try Eli then? First? It's up to you.
No, I might as well use her, because he might not
Okay.
be up to. I'm just thinking on a realistic thing where it's like they could just all help, I would have thought. But yeah, game logic
figured
wise,
as much.
I think we have to use her.
Yet I see the truth of it. Stay close.
Oh!
Madonna, are you alright?
I am not. Believe me, I will be fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Psycho!
Oh my god.
Go.
Okay, Madonna. We'll leave. But we'll pick you up on the way back, okay? Okay?
Don't give up, Mandana. Sleeping on the job. Alright. The cave beckons. Happy Easter. Can we get a scoop, Ulu?
Oh
Who is it,
shit.
Logan?
My name is Zach Tiller. Where's my muse?
Zach.
Where did she go?
That's mate.
Happy Easter!
Some nerve coming back here.
Right.
I just
We have the
learned
dragon
about
eater.
play.
Eat some
Just a
souls.
stupid play.
Oh, this is Maury and
Did you have
Zach.
to die for that? Did you have to kill me for that?
Like a dog with a bone, Vicky Santina.
Oh.
Like a damn dog with a bone.
Oh.
Oh, the police
There
chief.
she is.
No, not you two.
My name is
Yeah, it is.
Stanley Bates. You killed me. All of you killed me. Guys, listen. This is all. You just have to listen.
Oh, it's a
They're
Geist.
going Geist! Stop them, Logan!
I'm trying. Come on, guys. Just calm down. Calm down.
Looks like we're going to need Ivy to save the day again.
Fucking dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You. I'm enjoying my respite at last. Why do you disturb me? You showed me a kindness when you had no reason to. But in your world, I have no tangible form. I only exist in the world of the dead.
Well,
I
luckily.
will be of no help to you.
What do you mean? I have a poltergeist. Okay, here we go.
Corrupted spirits. Yes. I believe I can be of some assistance.
Eat him! Pretty
Wait,
scared.
The night saw we.
What happened? Was that the dragon from Chinatown? Whatever he did, it did the trick.
Finish him.
The ghost passed on. They're at peace.
That's not what I thought happened.
Oh man, we could have
I thought
used
the dragon came and ate them.
the dragon earlier, that's for sure. Oh, we're down in the lava tunnels though. We're gonna need the head of navigation.
And the
soon.
navigator. First, we need to get the book on how to get ahead in navigating.
Blaze. First it freezes you, then it tries to roast you.
So this is what we need ice for.
Who was Ice again?
That's the Fey Fairy that we killed. The one we... Eli's great-grandchild killed.
Oh, why was he ice though? What gives him ice abilities?
Remember his fortress was ice? Like, the little... his pocket realm?
Oh, yes. I don't know if we have anything to solve this.
No, we need another... Another character's gonna be tired after this.
But that's what I mean. Which character? Let's have a look. Can we summon anyone else? Me again.
Had a bargain, summoner. Cease contacting me.
Just got voicemail message.
Mm.
Vicky, can you shoot it? A river of lava. It's making it unbearably hot.
So,
Oh,
like,
if it's unbearably hot, then
Lava's more earth than fire. But there is one thing I can do. I can pull the heat from it.
Oh, that's cool.
Solidify it. make it
Ah.
huge.
You don't sound so positive about that.
Oh, I can do
Training.
it. But the lava is moving.
What if
That means
we used him
the
to melt the
job
ice and then we'd be
harder.
fucked right
It's
now?
gonna take a lot of energy. Probably
Yeah.
all my energy. So if I do this, I'm gonna be tapped
Surely
out.
wouldn't soft lock us. Like,
It's your call.
that would
Should I
mean
do
there's
this or
a
not?
way to soft lock this, wouldn't it?
No, I reckon the fire sprite would have
There's
been
always a
able to do
way.
something similar. Sorry, Eli, we don't have any choice.
I thought as much. Here I go.
New type flow. Jacques Cousteau could never get this low.
Come on.
Are you up?
I'm fine.
It's like Emperor Palpatine with the lightning. There we go.
Easier than
Jesus, are you okay?
Oh, hang on 1 second.
Me? I'm fine.
Bullshit, you're as white as a ghost. Sorry, KK.
I was gonna say.
I just used up a bit more.
Finish him!
Need to recharge. Go on. I'll just wait here.
All right. How are we going to use Santina and Old Mate?
Well, there was how many summoning things was there? There were 5. And we've been through 5, haven't we? 5 challenges.
Maybe. This reminds me of Alan Wake 2. Oh, what's it? Oh, nothing. Locked? Oh, you know what we're going to need? We're going to need KK to open the door for us. Maybe? Oh no, we're going to need Vicky to shoot it.
Shoot it down.
Huh. Looks tough, but pretty shoddy material.
Don't tell
Got
me-
some shots how to do it.
Shooting... What?
Without a doubt.
We're just passing through.
Passing through, it says.
Oh,
Shit.
It lies, like all of its kind. A beacon was formed, leading the way to this world. We followed it.
I don't think we have anything. We're just gonna have to... Damn it, it wasn't the summoning spell, was it?
The beacon was
Gosh, she was gonna collapse on the side of the road and like, oh, all my bullets are spent and now I have no energy.
waiting for. We are all starving. Attack!
We're gonna eat our faces off again.
How many of you are there?
You had to ask, didn't you?
Vicky, over to you. Oh, should we try and talk about it? Because we need to get through that glass.
What if more show up when we're talking?
Yeah, but it wouldn't soft lock us like you said. Let's try it.
Time for talk is over.
Okay. Vicky, over to you.
My fucking pleasure.
Oh,
Stop, please.
okay.
There is no need for slaughter.
Oh, that's our mate
Not
from the
this
start.
night.
So because we saved him, he's gonna help.
Yeah, he's the one that ate our face.
Yeah.
Long time no see.
Yes, it has been a while.
It's been a
This
while.
one showed me mercy I did not deserve. That kindness should be repaid. Just this once.
Nice.
You vouch for it?
Yes.
Then that will have to be sufficient.
Lovely. What a cool idea.
We owe each other nothing, Demon Spawn. You have been given a reprieve. I suggest you complete your business here as soon as possible.
Sweet. All right, Vicky. Blow the doors down. 4 bullets. She's got 2 left. Thank goodness she's not exhausted from pulling the trigger.
The actor's backstory.
Yeah, we're an actor. Yep.
So would have that
Carissa, you finally made it.
the Under the
to leave
Bricks
some of your
would have
friends
been completely
behind,
different
but
if we
you
chose
made
another
it.
thing, right?
The what one?
It's like this whole thing has been revolving around the Under the Bricks theater,
Yeah, it would be.
but that would be completely different if we chose another backstory.
Oh man, that's so cool. I love how much it's like a choose your own adventure book. More so, like it's not as linear as the other point and clicks.
Yeah, the other thing I was thinking of, I know you hate the game, but this ending is reminding me of Undertale, where
Oh,
you don't think there's any consequence for like sparing someone or killing someone. And the first run through I did, I just like roughly went by my own morality of who I kill, who I don't. And then I decided to do a pacifist run after it was done, and like usually with video games there might be a few changes, but there's not much. It's just for an achievement, but the story unravels completely differently. And I wondered how you're going to do it, because when you kill someone you get experience, and that's part of what affected maybe lean a little bit more towards killing people, because you need experience to then fight more.
Yep.
But the way it unravels is you don't need you need to fight still, but you don't need the levels of experience. And yeah, that's like the whole thing unravels so differently. That was like brilliant.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I should have worried about, even though it's an old game, spoiling, but
mainly
yeah,
for me though, it's the art style is horrible.
The art style is ugly as dog shit, but
yeah,
I think the design and the cleverness, there's so many clever parts of it.
And it's a little bit memey these days. Like, I don't know. Fun fact, the voice actor is the main character. Oh yeah, okay. So, I wonder, what about the lady? Like, if you chose female, is there a, I don't know, are you the lady? Are you the, I don't know, whatever you call it. We called him just more, but you are the lady. Wow, that's cool. Oh, okay. Shelly Shinoi. Did you really think we wouldn't come after you?
I couldn't be sure. I hoped you would. This is my world. You're only here because I want you here.
You're stalling.
Think about it. I lit up my stronghold like a Christmas tree. I literally told you where to go. It would have taken you years to find me, if you ever found me at all.
Don't get too cocky. The top of the Empire State Building ain't exactly subtle.
We're all New Yorkers here. How often do you go up to the Empire State Building?
Fair. Shut up already. What do you want?
I was wrong, Melchorus. Wrong to leave you in the dark the way I did. We should have worked together. We should have been partners. I thought I could do it all on my own.
This was my old party,
but I can't. I need your help. The knowledge you contain. Merge with me again. Willingly this time. We'll be equals, and we can build this world together.
I'm all for second chances, but this takes it a bit far.
No. No way. No fucking way.
Not on your life, my Hindu friend. You killed people more. I want nothing to do with you.
Who are you to judge me? I share your memories. I know everything you've done. You let that fire elemental go. He torched an entire homeless shelter. And General Zarug of the Merfolk, he slaughtered dozens of people. You barely gave him a slap on the wrist.
Oh no.
You wished Galen of the Northwoods to death out of petty revenge. You killed Robin Goodfellow, a high-ranking member of the Winter Court, sparking a war that will last centuries.
The baby did, not us.
Executed stand baits in cold
That
blood.
we did.
Well, because that pretty muse batted her eyes. Sometimes you showed mercy. Sometimes you gleefully executed anyone who crossed your path. Lives were saved or snuffed out based on your whims. So don't get all self-righteous.
That's the thing that makes me think it would be different if you just did a like pacifist run, but he's twisting most of that. Like,
yeah,
the guy that burned the homeless shelter, he didn't know what he was doing, and if anything, this guy caused it, and the guy didn't just maliciously go, well, to achieve my ends, I need to burn down this thing. He just didn't know what was going on. He just read something that this guy planted to him, and all the other ones are twisted. So I have no guilt over all of those things he said.
Same. Those were all impossible situations, more caused by you.
The only situation is the one you're looking at. I want to create another world. But this time, it's going to be done right. So help me, Melchorissa. Please.
Yeah, fuck this. Good people are dead because of you. I spent a year thinking I was going crazy.
But aren't you in a better place now, Vicky? You're making a real difference now. More than you'd ever make as a cop.
This isn't about me.
Hang on.
It's about justice.
You can't take credit for that.
You can't run from this. You killed
Also, I don't know, from like being
the worst of it. You didn't
a
just
semi-fugitive
take
is
people's
better
lives.
than
You
being a
twisted
cop
their souls,
with a normal family
made them
and
into something nasty and dangerous.
You mean those idiots in the Bronx?
They were people.
Why am I even talking to you? This is between me and Melchorissa. The Peanut Gallery can shut up now.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh, hopefully KK can take him out. Just knock him off and do a hit stage fatality. If you hurt them...
Relax, they're just asleep. I may not have much power now, but I can do that, at least. Besides, this is between you and me. So how about it? Will you merge with me willingly, or not?
Of course not. Oh, hello.
I was thinking it was an interesting premise of like, because in the end he just has this world he wants to create. But as soon as he started going into the guilt tripping us, but he just went straight into twisting the truth, which makes me like want to stop him.
He's like anti-Jin. KK, can you force more to move on like the other ghost?
Any other ghost? I'm not dead.
Oh, maybe we should.
In case you weren't aware, my body is very much alive.
Oh, what if we have to sacrifice ourselves?
Yeah, it's like the end of The Exorcist.
Yes.
I'm just spoiling all things left, right, and center.
Bloody hell, Steve. So if we merge and then jump off, let's see. What if I say no?
Oh, sure, you could say that. I can't stop you. But
I don't believe
can't
it's Jungle.
exactly
You're just trying to
stop
guilt trip me.
either. That's my body, and I mean to have it back.
You could take this bodily so easily.
I hope
Why
you
don't
haven't
you?
seen it.
Because I don't want to fight you anymore, Melcarissa.
I mean, both
Makes
you've
the
seen
work
it,
take
so that it
much
wasn't a
longer,
spoiler.
and it's exhausting. Working together will be so much easier, wouldn't you agree?
I have a feeling we need a moment to think about it and then we'll do some shenanigans. But let's just get some more information. This world you created is awful. Why would you want to live here?
I admit it's not ideal. That's why I need your help. I absorbed a lot of knowledge from you, Melcarissa, but there's so much more I need to learn. That information is locked up inside your head. Well, my head.
You know, that's the kind of like 30-year embargo style stance on spoilers. I mean, it's probably a me thing, but I don't abide by that information because not everybody can watch everything, and there may be a scenario where, you know, X person might want to watch Y movie.
I think it's like it stands to an element of like, well, if you don't follow that rule, then you can't talk about anything just in case it's
You
spoiled.
can.
But
You just have to have a disclaimer up front. Say, oh, have you seen that movie? No, I haven't seen that. Oh, do you mind if I spoil it? No, I don't mind. Then you can talk about it. Like, I don't know.
yeah, I think the part of it is like if you've talked about it where someone's interest is sparked, then you don't want to spoil it because then, despite how old the media is, they've gotten recent motivation to watch it.
Yeah, exactly, because that's the thing as well. Not everybody knows even things that exist. But if you straight out spoiled Sixth Sense before me even, like if I've never seen it and didn't even know of the film, and then you saw it's like the Sixth Sense where this and this happens, then that sort of cuts it out of my life in a sense. Like I can't watch that. I don't know. It might be a personal sort of rule set that I have in my mind, but I'll try to not spoil anything, even if it's obvious. I don't know. What is your goal here? You want to become a god?
I guess, if you have to put a label on it. I've always been good at playing roles, after all. Breathing life into things. I just want a place where I fit, where I don't have to pretend. And since it doesn't exist, I have to make it.
You learned how to create this world from me?
Yes, Melcarissa. As long as you were in my head, I could learn anything. All I had to do was think, and the knowledge appeared in my brain, as if it was there all along. It was like learning my lines without ever having to read the script. You told me about the Dryad trapped in the North Woods, the dragon in Chinatown, the Merfolk's War, but I can't access new information anymore. Not while we're separate. So, here we are.
We can't allow him to continue. We just can't. If I have so much knowledge, why can't I remember any of it?
Because you're a textbook, Melcarissa. You can't read yourself.
Oh.
That summoning spell you've been chanting, you only know it because you remember me casting it.
Oh, okay. All right, so I think we should do either option 3 or option 5. What do you think?
Yeah, either one of those two. Best to me would be the binding, but otherwise...
Alright, let's do it.
Like you said, you could do the 5th one and see if you can do some shenanigans first. Although I shouldn't soft
Oh,
focus.
Gas Pumped wants 5. Let's do 5 then. Got hit by ads for 10 seconds. Alright, we can wait. That's all good. Just give me a hoy when the ads are done. Oh man, if I could disable Twitch ads, I would. It's not worth the 2 cents you get out of it a month. Alright, you back? Alright, good. Let's do 5. Can I have a moment to think about it?
Take all the time you want. I'm not going anywhere, and neither are you.
Okay. Cool. Let's save it then. The big think. Alright, let's see. What do we have? We hold right click. We can see what we can interact with. A gap. Oh. See ya.
What are you doing?
Oh, we're gonna... Oh, I almost said something then. We're going to do something from a movie that was a good movie that people don't really like.
I already did that for The Exorcist.
No, I'm not doing it.
I'm trying to think what movie that would be if it's not The Exorcist.
I kind of feel like the bottom one, 4, is the way to do it. Such lovely music too. What does it look like? Move 1 inch to me and I fall. I think all the options are kind of the same. So we're just gonna do it. KK, tell everyone I'm sorry.
No! You've ruined everything! It could have been so perfect!
Perfect.
Was it worth it? Was it all worth dying over?
What if the realm collapses and kills everyone anyway?
Funny, I'm not scared of dying at all. I like being human. I like being alive.
I guess they go back to being Malcarissa.
Yeah, true. Eli, Vicky, Logan, Mandana, goodbye, my friends. Forgive me. Oof. Hang on.
What the? Jesus, my head.
What happened? Did we win?
Mandana needs some inflating. Oh, there she is.
The portal. It is gone. But where is Malcarissa?
What? Slow down, KK. Oh.
What did she say? Logan, what did she say?
They found the body in Midtown, right by the Empire State Building. Nobody knows how he got there. He just appeared, probably for the best. A whole lot of murder cases got closed. Made a lot of cops happy. They found Harrison's body eventually. It washed up in Red Hook. Based on the position and the angle of the bullet wounds, her death was ruled a suicide. There were a lot of questions, but nobody seemed all that keen to find the answers.
So we finally got a computer. Although Logan and KK use it to play their game most of the time. But it turns out, Travis and Winnie Cook have a very active social media profile. They're back in Florida. They seem happy if the pictures are anything to go by. And speaking of pictures, they post lots of Elijah. Sometimes a dozen every day. It hurts, being away from family. But this makes it better, somehow. I suppose I can live with that.
I went to a meeting in Chinatown not long ago. Decided to stop in at the Dragon Tree.
Oh, that's
Turns out
cool.
It's a drugstore now. One of those national chain things.
Uh-oh.
Kevin moved upstate, rented himself a place with the money he got from his lottery winnings. But 50 grand doesn't last as long as it used to. He's working as a short order cook at a local diner. From what I hear, he's made the joint pretty popular. Might be running the place before too long. I hope it works out for him.
Calliope is, well, by all accounts, she is happy. She has sampled all this city has to offer, and then some. The last we heard, she was traveling to Paris for a fashion show. I do wish her the best. As for Malcarissa, we do not know. It is tempting to use the summoning ritual, but to perform it requires a death. And that is a line we will not cross. Malcarissa sacrificed enough, saving us all. Honoring that sacrifice is literally the least we could do. So we venture on. Enemies are defeated. Wrongs are righted. And the wall against the darkness holds for yet another day. That was an interesting one.
No kidding. They ate the radiator. Who eats a radiator?
Gremlins are the worst, huh?
All I know is Mitchell never let me borrow his car again.
Hey, you guys hungry? There's a new Thai place down that way.
Is it spicy?
Probably. Why?
Eli has trouble digesting spicy food.
What do you mean? You're a
Seriously,
fireman.
Beckett, I've seen you drink lava.
Believe it or not, lava isn't that spicy.
What?
I am Lula. I come across the void in search of conquest.
Stand down, creature. We will show no mercy.
What she said, just with more charbroiling.
Nice. I've got those new polymer copper bullets. Been meaning to test them out.
Guys, when you kill him, could you make sure there's no ghost left behind? I'm tired.
If I have to just support life. Yeah.
Gotta get the fuck out of here. Unavowed. Well, look at that. What a great game. That was cool as.
Yeah, I really liked it.
In no particular order.
I live in the world, like it's...
That's cool. There's little pictures. Oh, it's that guy. Of course. That YouTube man. And is that a little girl that's playing an actual little girl?
We surmised that to sound like the real thing.
Oh, and it took our name into the credits here. That's cool. Stan Bates. Who's Stan Bates again? Oh, he was that Muse guy.
Yeah, the guy we killed.
Don't think we saw this guy.
Yeah.
This is the way to do credits, I reckon. This is so cool. There you are. Old Dupes over here, playing the dragon.
I was called Luck Dragon. I was going to joke about that before.
It's a you. See, that's what they need to do in games in general, is make credits exciting, because no one just wants to see a wall of text, right? Add a bit of zhuzh to it.
What do you think of the credit sequence of Daikatana?
I don't remember.
It's such a horrible game. It's got one of the most creative credit sequences where it's like, it's clever, but also you guys could have probably spent the time on other things. But yeah, in single player, it's they basically made a level and they put people's portraits in the level with the names under the portraits.
Oh yeah.
So in single player, it's a scripted camera move through the thing where it just stops at each portrait as it goes to the level. In multiplayer, you just spawn in the level and everyone can like run through the level where it's got everyone's portrait.
Oh, that's cool. Thanking the people that bring you coffee. That is great.
Oh shit, RIP. So I'm assuming that's stores that
Oh, COVID
closed down
stores?
since, so yeah,
Maybe?
COVID.
Yeah. Slightly better ending. Oh, just closed? Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we had enough. If we hadn't killed the ice, even though I think it's the right decision, if we hadn't killed the ice or the nature person, we would have been able to get to the end with more people. And yeah, similar to, like I said, the pacifist run of Undertale.
I think rather than seeing the ending now, the better ending, I have a feeling that I'm going to play through this game again, making different decisions. Let me just...
Yeah.
The game's a little bit loud. Let me just...
Oh no, we're missing from the lineup now.
Oh, we are. Hang on, let me just turn the game volume just a little tiny bit down. Yeah, we are missing. This is the state of the world. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also a game that like I was thinking halfway through, and maybe and more so now. One, I'd like to see other stories within, like the world. It's good enough for have something else in there.
Yeah, totally. You could even have the return of Malcarissa. Maybe a sequel would have somebody having to die because she's like what's her name said that someone has to die to be able to do a summoning spell. So
Yeah.
maybe a sequel could start with someone sacrificing themselves or something to bring Malcarissa back and join the
Or
fold.
it could be one of the other branches, like because they set up the thing, even though it didn't go anywhere in this story. But the head office is in Europe, but they could do a story either with head office or even if it's another branch. There's another
Yeah.
branch somewhere in the world. What about Australian Unavowed?
Yeah.
It's like bunyips and
Bunyips and yowies and
yeah.
Awesome. That's great. I'll close the game down. Yeah, I do have a feeling I'm going to go through the game again as a lady, maybe a lady cop or something like that. Just mix and match it. Let me see if I've still got the spinny wheel in the options here. Maybe I'll bring the spinny wheel up now for the next game to see what is on the list. I'll have to go to my own channel to see what games we haven't played. Okay. Future games. Let me copy this. Maybe we can do a duck race, actually. Duck race time clock. I think that's what it's called. Yep, here we go. Names. Edit list. Can we fit them all on here? We can. All right, let me create a new window so we can see what we're doing. Window capture. Here's the duck race. All right, we've got the duck race ready to go. Done. Got 14 games on there. You guys ready? You guys ready to see the duck? Well, where's the start button? Oh, we got to select a time. Let's go 20 seconds. Actually, you know what we can do? Is let's add it twice. Give more chance. All right, let's go. Duck race it is. Here we go. Where is the start button? Am I mad? Here we go. Ready, steady, spaghetti. Let's do it. Come on. Oh. Come on, come on. Oh, I see. Oh, what's that?
Sonic Legacy
What's coming out of
is-
the... Resonance is coming. Resonance is coming. Oh. Yay! And Resonance is the winner. I'm not sure if I have that yet. I might need to download it. I'll quickly have a look in a second. All right, let me delete this now. Resonance, clear winner for next week. Move that. Beautiful. There we go. We use this at work all the time. Whenever we're assigning like tasks to do, we always use the duck race. Or there's other different timers or whatever. MVP Lease introduced me to that. It's really good for work. So you guys should also do it. All right, looking up Resonance now. I think I own it, but we'll quickly check. I do. Resonance. Okay. Resonance is another cool one of these, like more adult style point and click adventure games. I hope it's voiced. I can't remember. If it's not voiced, Steve, you and I got some acting chops to do.
Oh no.
Shout out to VA. Without them, the games would never be as good as they are. Yeah. All right, Resonance is already installed.
Yeah, you don't watch Red Letter Media videos, but they did two really banger ones recently. Because they had a regular episode, but they had a voice actor who was like really really funny on it. But then the second one they had impression competition between him and two of the regular guys, and you see the difference between just someone who can change the pitch on their voice, as opposed to people who just try to mimic the mannerisms when they're trying to do a voice, and it's like kind of embarrassing. And I've realized I would be the same. I can barely even do the mannerisms of someone's voice, but it's like shit. It does sound horrible.
Right.
When a regular person does it.
Ivy, thank you so much for the raid and dropping in. It was really cool to see, you in the game, and also, bringing your raid crew across. Hopefully we can, hang out more in some streams. Really appreciate it. All right, well, we might actually raid out to somebody. Let's see who is online at the moment. We have... What do we want to do? We can send you guys across to Effin Loons. Share the love to our Canadian friend. Moon Droid. All right. Locking you guys in the raid cannon. As always, make sure you do something for yourself this weekend. This long weekend if you're Australian. Get yourself some tacos. Get yourself some pizza. Maybe a burger. Have your cheat meal for today. Have some coffee. A brewski. Whatever it takes. Enjoy. And we will see you next time.
Thanks, everyone.
For Midweek Point and Click.